I'm here with Dave from ABB. Dave, how are you today?
Very well, thank you. How are you? How are you finding the show?
I'm really enjoying it, and I'm excited to talk to you because there's lots going on here on your stand. Tell me, what is it that ABB does?
So ABB is a global provider of many different kinds of systems, robotics. We do systems in oil and gas, electrification products. We really sort of service many different industries all around the world. So ABB in the UK is heavily into the robotic side of things, and we have been since the 1970s. So what we're showing here today is our Delta robots that we call flex pickers. So the flex pickers are a high-speed packing robot, and we use them for things like biscuit lines, different kinds of automation in confectionery lines. And what we're showing here today, and what you'll notice, is that the robots are actually only picking the chocolate side of the biscuits. Now, when we come to this end down here to our collaborative robot, we're actually turning the robots using the turning the biscuits using the collaborative robot. So when we have a stack of 3 on the top up here, the robot visualizes the 2 different colors, the dark or the light, and then actually picks up the light side, turns it over onto the chocolate side for the flex pickers to then go ahead and pick.
That is so impressive.
It is, and what it really shows is the collaboration between traditional sort of robots that need to be kept behind a guard, and then the collaborative robots that are having such a rise in technology at the moment. So we can stand so close to this robot because it has lots of safety inherently in its controller, which means that we're able to have this there, knowing that it can't actually harm a human. So it can work in conjunction with humans, it can do the work that humans sometimes don't want to do. And it's nice seeing the old and the new come together in a real collaboration.
Fantastic. And talk to me about the technologies that you've used here.
So we're using things in particular like conveyor tracking. So at any point, these 2 robots know where all of the biscuits are on this line using encoders, using conveyor tracking in our vision systems. And then coming around this way, we're using the most up-to-date technology in the grippers to use integrated vision to find the right biscuits that the robot needs to pick and then put onto this sort of platform at the top. So to do that, we're using servo-driven grippers, we're using air vacuum, and we're using the integrated vision to make sure that the tool is right for the job. We've also got a little Cognex camera just at the top here, and that's looking for all the biscuits on this particular part of the conveyor section to know, okay, there's 3 biscuits there now. I need to tow those around, so you can just see the robot's going to turn these around up at the top here, and it puts it back onto its darker side.
It's like they're having a little chat while they're doing it. I mean, the information processing is really cool.
The information processing is fantastic, and it all comes, again, it's part of our wider offering. Using the PLC and control side of our business, we can actually bring all together onto a network, and by using that network, the 2 parts of the system can work together in harmony to actually produce what is a very extended part of the cell. So the cell will allow us to then go further into lines within bakeries, confectionery, different areas, so we can actually pick all of the biscuits, pack them, and send them on further down the line. So we would have a full logistics-based system, really.
Fantastic. And what type of clients do you have?
So traditionally, it's always been the automotive side of robotics. So we've the kind of robots put cars together, that kind of thing. But more recently, we found a huge rise in food and beverage. So food and beverage is a really growing marketplace for things like robotics to pick and pack. So traditionally we've had people on lines, we're now finding a lot more robotics. We are finding some really exciting parts of applications in AI and in virtual reality. So they're the sort of areas that are really growing for us. And we can use virtual reality as a really good selling tool for people that may not have had any exposure to robots. We're able now to actually show them in a virtual environment just how easy it is to actually put these robots into their production processes, and makes it a lot more sort of feasible for them to see what's coming down the line.
And I think also it's really important for us to kind of see gradually how you can integrate that sort of type of technologies, because I think people see a lot of industries like, oh, robots, and everyone gets a little bit scared. In actual fact, it's just kind of learning how they can work and how they can help your business.
Absolutely, yeah. And I mean, the thing with robots, everyone says the same thing, they're taking jobs. Now, what robots actually do is they give you the opportunity to become more competitive. So if you can become more competitive, you can take on more work. Taking on more work means more people. So in fact, robots will inevitably create jobs rather than take them away. And it's just changing people's mindsets to realize that they're there to help, not to hinder.
Well, I hope that that'll happen gradually. Now, obviously, we're at PPMA. It's a huge show. Why is it important for you guys to be here?
Oh, for us as a leading manufacturer, it's so good just to spend time with some of our customers that perhaps on a day-to-day we don't get to see. So we get to talk to so many of our existing and new customers about applications that might have coming in 2019, 2020, and really get a better understanding of how the robotics and automation market currently sits. So for us, it's just a really good way to get face time with our customers and show real customer intimacy.
And this is not your first show. You've been here for quite a few years. What are the highlights of the PPMA show?
Oh, do you know, the awards are good fun. really, really good fun. So I'm taking some of our customers to the awards tonight. Our colleagues from B&R are coming along, and we're going to have a really good evening just to network with our customers, really look after them. But then some of the other highlights of the show is just the new technologies that are becoming more and more apparent. So again, the likes of VR, the likes of connected services where we can remotely control robots. It's just really showing that the industry's come so far in such a short space of time. And with some of the summits and some of the different things that are going on in the talks, it's just a really exciting buzz around the whole show at the moment.
Fantastic. Well, it sounds like it's a really exciting time for you guys as well. Thank you so much for chatting to us. I really appreciate it, and have a great show.
Yeah, you too. Thanks a lot.